from the village, but my family had migrated to Delhi 80 years ago. Neither of me nor my father had ever gone to the village, but 5 years ago in 2015, after many efforts, my wife Rajshri became pregnant. The doctor said that we should take Rajshri to a pure environment for her good health. We all thought that we would not get a pure environment from our village, so we decided to go to our village in Bihar, but we did not know that this decision of ours will ruin our lives forever. After a very long journey, we reached the village at night. Looked very beautiful in that moonlit night. There was complete peace there. There was no limit to Rajshri's happiness after reaching the village, but she was not. I knew that the happiness was only for a few hours. After the death of my mother 2 years ago, father had also come out of the house for the first time. I opened the village house and made Rajshri and father sit in the room inside the house. As soon as I took the things to the room, when I came back, I saw that Papa was lying unconscious on the sofa and his face had turned white. I could not understand what had suddenly happened to Papa. Rari asked me to quickly take Papa to the hospital. The hospital was far away from the village and the city. I was there and I did not want to leave Rajshri alone in that condition, but Rash's condition was not suitable for traveling much. Rash showed me courage and asked me to go with Papa. I took Papa in the car and went to the hospital. Papa spent the whole night in the hospital. Actually, due to low BP, he had become unconscious and the doctor gave him glucose and asked him to take him home and rest. I tried to call Rashi throughout the night, but he did not pick up the phone. I took Papa the next afternoon. When I went home, what I saw was very strange and scary. I saw Rari standing in the corner of the room, facing the wall, scratching the wall with her nails. Seeing this, I shuddered from within as I saw her. I called out. She stopped banging on the wall and she turned towards me and started asking about Papa as if nothing had happened. I slowly moved towards her in fear. I thought that maybe this was all a result of stress. So I took Rashi to the room. I took him to the hospital and made him sleep there. I called the doctor and told him everything. He also attributed the nightly activities to fatigue and stress and asked me to take special care at night. Nothing happened for the next 2 days. Then one night I suddenly woke up in the bedroom. I was not there. I searched for her in the whole house but couldn't find her anywhere. When I reached the courtyard, I was shocked to see what I saw. I saw that Rajshri was walking towards the corner of the terrace and was also mumbling something. I was very scared because one wrong step and Rari could fall straight down from the roof. I ran to the roof and tried to shout out to Rari, but even after calling her several times she did not respond and suddenly she fainted and fell down. I went near her and saw that she had no consciousness of what was happening to her. She was very scared and was crying and saying only one thing. She wanted to take both me and our child. As soon as I heard these words from her, I got goosebumps and I understood that this was not due to tiredness but due to some evil shadow. I was not able to understand anything and within no time Rash's body started getting hot. There was no other option, so I called the eldest Pandit of the village to my house at midnight. I made Ratri lie down on the bed and waited for the Pandit ji. When he came, I went out to pick him up and when we came back to the room, then Rajshri was not on her bed. We again started trying to find her in the whole house but she was nowhere to be seen. When I came back to the bedroom, my eyes went to the cupboard of our room and my heart shuddered. Rajshri put her knees on my head. On seeing her sitting on top of the same cupboard, Pandit ji was also very shocked and he asked me to leave that room. I could not leave Rajshri alone but I also could not ignore Pandit ji's request to go out of the room. As soon as Rathi turned, Rari, who was sitting above, raised her head. Rari's eyes had darkened and she was laughing in a scary manner. She also had a big knife in her hand. Before anyone could do anything, Rathi took that knife with her. He started hitting her hard on her stomach. She kept laughing while hitting the knife. Within a few moments, Rashri became unconscious and fell down from the cupboard. I was shocked to hear all this and tears started coming from my eyes. Pandit Ji pulled me away from Rari and asked me to leave from there as soon as possible. He told that about 50 years ago in the same village, a boy had married a girl from a lower caste and that after a year of marriage, they were also going to have a child. But the boy's family members did not accept this, so they brutally killed the girl and the child growing in her stomach. From then till today, we never leave any pregnant woman alone in the village. They say that the shadow of the same girl does not allow anyone to become a